one of two things. I'm either paying my dues or the detecting guides are having a bloody good laugh at my expense. Oh, whew, it was a hard day. But we look at that, and ooh, here we go. And that is as far as I've got, and I can already smell. G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Today, whoo, I think I've brought you out to where only the mad will play. I reckon this spot I detected, was probably one of the last spots I detected before I got the Legend 2. So we would, I think from memory, have been out here with the Legend and the 6-inch coil. I've pulled up, I've gone for a walk just to see how big the area is. It's bloody huge. And it even, you know, it would cover 50s, 60s and 70s. And then as well as just dumpy stuff, it's been pushed. Industry has dumped a lot of steel out here as well. There's areas of mass steel, mega tin. Having walked around too, there are sections of asbestos. So funnily enough, we'll be giving those a bit of a miss. Potentially do yourself a favour if you're going to be out in areas like this and look up what asbestos products look like. So you've got cement sheet, you've got capping, edging, there's even bloody asbestos pipes I've spotted. So you don't need to play in stuff like that. We're out with the Legend 2, going to be playing with the LD21, so the 8x5.5 coil, the little bugger. I thought I would start in the ferrous discriminations and then, you know, eventually go into the extreme cherry picking. But looking around at all the tin and stuff, I think just to save my mind just that little bit, yeah, I think we'll just hit extreme cherry picking straight off the mark because there is a lot of area, there's a lot of stuff, and we've got to cover it all with a small coil. So enough yabber from me. Let's get out there. Wow, we haven't got too far. There's the ute. I'm just looking around and now, oh, there it is there. Valve stem, or valve, out of a motor vehicle there. Some other bloody hubcappy thing just there. But what we are looking at right now is this. There we go. That's a cool little find first thing. So it's brass. Obviously captured this thing with that, and they certainly didn't want it to get away. It comes down on a taper, so it was always going to tighten up. That's a cool little find. Don't know what it is myself, but you can see there that we've got countersunk hole, so it was screwed into something, you know, going into timber or some sort of thing like that. Some such. That's a cool little find. I know a woman that'll probably want that in her collection of bits and pieces to inspire her mind. So we'll take that one. I'll keep going. Something good, something bad. That's lead. Okay, and you go, yeah, okay, that's lead. No, that was a lead car. We can see there that it was cast, it was hollow. All these lumpy things to the side all match up. There was some sort of line work along it. I hope that's not my lead toy quota for the day, because that's bloody ripped off. Yeah, it's not a boat, that's been a car, I reckon. That's a bugger. That could have been such a cool find, but yeah. Use your imagination as to what it might have looked like. Looked like it would have been cool, but yeah, I like I hope there's something else out here that's a toy lead thing, or a lead toy, and that we haven't wasted our bloody quota on this. Poop. That would have been a ripper of a thing. Oh well, off we go. Well, there must have been a great demand for it back in the day. Oh yeah. Boil-proof elastic, 5 yards, 1/4 inch. Where do you get it from? Well, I'm glad you asked. Coal stores. Amazing. As I've said to you in the past, don't settle for non-boil proof elastic. Get the boil-proof stuff. You're laughing. Well, a suspender buckle of a different type. Later variety than the ones we usually find. It's fairly thick stuff, but by gee, it has taken a hit, that's for sure. Not by me, because it was just in the leaflet virtually. So yeah, interesting little find. They come in all shapes and sizes. You can see the teeth, but oh, they've had a lot of chewing in their day. They're fairly worn down. Yeah, cool little interesting find. And we'll keep going. One of two things. I'm either paying my dues or the detecting guides are having a bloody good laugh at my expense. Down there I've got a 7980. That's what it is. I can pick what it is. Camille should be able to pick what that is. That is part of a cap gun. Part of a cap gun. Not a whole cap gun, not a really decent piece of cap gun, just part. Like a squashed up lead car. Bloody hell, is this my lot for the day? Picking up bits and pieces of broken toys that amount to a great pile of knout. Anyway, we did find it, so that's not a bad thing. And there is just rubbish and brick and stuff. Look at that big pile there. This is the unfortunate thing. Actually, let's go for a walk. I'll walk slowly so you don't get seasick. This is what's happened. Stuff has been dumped here, and you know that I don't mind a dump, but bloody hell, massive amount of tin I can cope with. But then you've got the corione, the pipe, the gal, the everything. And then there's building bloody rubbles and all sorts of stuff. So we've got old stuff and modern stuff all. Oh, here you go, Marta. Yep, there's a little poison. It's even got liquid in it too. Oh, Vera, what's that then, huh? There's something rolling around in there. But nice Bakelite lid, everything like that. You might not have seen that, I was looking at it. But there we go, that's what we're playing with, screw top stuff. But it's just big sheets of corione and oh yeah, all sorts of stuff. Makes it a bit hard. I'm trying to stay out in the flatter areas like over there where it's not so piled. Yeah, you've got to decide which path to madness you actually do want to take. But, well, hey, we'll find something for us now. Nice, 82, 83 from down there, and we got that. I reckon it's brass or bronze, a copper alloy. So that's a fairly hefty buddy barbell for a mouse, isn't it? I don't know what it's used for. It was turned. You can see the rings there. But yeah, what it was used for, who knows? But it ended up out here, and we found it. Non-ferrous in amongst all the tin. So, take it as a win. But then firmly file it in that, well, I'm stuffed if I know what it is file. Anyway, moving on. Well, I've shifted to another spot, less tin. I must admit that was just doing my head in way too much. In fact, couldn't get a decent bloody swing in anywhere. So we were lucky we got what we got. But out of this little scrape, I got I can't even see where it is. It was a bottle top, but we've got that. Just going to say it's not a spur. Well, actually, I'm not going to say no, it's not. It's not a clock cog, I can tell you that. Maybe it is part of a spur. Who knows? Is it silver spur? I would probably doubt it. Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly what that might actually be. Oh, there you go. Interesting little find. Little flower, if you like. Anyway, we'll see if there's something else a little bit better in the ground for us. Well, I have changed location yet again. So, Ute, I've got all that area over there that I have never swung over. I've got this area here where I have swung over. This is where I got the silver toggle end of the fob watch chain. So, but when I was here last time, it was all green bush. They have very nicely done a burn for me. So I can see all the piles of dumpage and everything like that. And even though there is still steel here, it's just nicer on the head. Nicer on my brain it is. And being nicer on my brain, out of there, so we're going to say 2 inches, was a 7982, and I've even had enough time to check out the glass that is not uranium, but there we go, and that is as far as I've got, and I can already smell that that is silver. So this is what I've come to find in amongst all this stuff. There we go. 1944, that is 925. It has actually been a really tough day. So, you know, I don't bloody pull punches with this. Show you warts and all. That's not too bad either. You know, so up in that first area where we were, it was just doing my head in. It's just too much. I don't actually think I'll ever go back there again. It's just too much rubbish. Here, though it looks all rubbishy and yucky, it's nice. It's better. It's you've still got your signals all amongst you, but they're not just bombarding you. But we have ourselves a silver. In fact, it's a war one, and we can see there the S just underneath the 4. So that's San Francisco Mint. So during World War II, Australia had a lot of their silver coinage done by the United States. Denver and San Francisco mints. And if you don't have a mint mark there where that S is, then it's a Melbourne mint. So there's a little bit of history for you, but we have important business. Anyone that's not been on the channel before, brace yourself and follow the prompts. All you who have been here before know what is about to befall you. So, exhale, inhale, oh, a lovely bit of 925 wild silver, even from San Francisco. Oh yeah, we had Canadian bloody silver not that long ago. A bit of San Francisco silver. Ah, lovely. Let's see if we can find something else. Wow, another nice little signal. There we go. Nice little piece of non-ferrousness. So that will be off the back of a small alarm clock. So that's pretty cool. wanted to be found, but only if you swung over it nicely. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. You know, a lot of big area. I'm just on a nice little patch just by the base of a tree. So I've got stump, we've got brick, but we've got old aqua glass and no screw tops around. So this is good. So hopefully we'll be able to find something else too. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, I dug that up. You go, wow. Well, even more wower. That's actually, oh, where are we? It is glass. Though potentially we're not going to see that much through it, but it is glass. But that wasn't the signal. It was that thing. Now, I have dug these up before. If anyone knows what it is, please comment. Is it part of a sewing machine? That's where I go straight to. I'm buggered if I know what it actually is. But yeah, if you know, please put us out of our misery and let all of us know. That would be great. Thank you. This is a funny one. Now, I have seen it. I have covered it back up for dramatic reveal. Okay? But we look at that. And ooh! How cool is that? I've got me a cut half. Someone was bored. A 1919 Commonwealth penny, and they've gone and cut it with a hacksaw. You can see the hacksaw marks there. In fact, it was put in the vise or whatever that way, and they cut through because we can see all the serrations and burrs on the back side there. So yeah, poor old Georgie 5, he's had a hard time on this one. But yeah, a cut penny. That's probably about the closest I've come to a cut half. Anyway, we'll keep going. Got a really nice signal. You can see that I'm not really anywhere where there's rubbish, yet I got a really nice signal just right there. Well, we'll put you out your misery. There's what I got. I have not touched it. I'm going to say that's a Vesta holder. So wax matches. There we go. Thank you very much. There's the striker. I believe I'm missing the top part. But, whoop, that is a very cool find. Top part was hinged. See the hole there up on the top left-hand side? I think that deserves a clean. That's exactly what we'll do, and I'll be back to you in a tick. Well, unfortunately, there was nothing on the sides of it there, but there are semi-legible numbers probably of a patent. Yeah, there's a striker where the lid would have been. You can see how it was put together just with tabs, bending and tabs. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, wax matches. That's a nice little find. You know, someone would have had that in their pocket, used it. Did they refill it? Did they keep it for years and years, or did they just turf it and get another one when it was empty, like a normal box of matches? Who knows? You think about it for ages. Anyway, that's a very cool find. We'll keep going. Not that you want any projectile to hit you, but realistically, you would not want that to hit you. It's as big as my bloody thumbnail. That's a thumping bloody bit of lead. Hasn't been fired. Sprue's been roughly cut. But yeah, how's that for a bloody musket ball? Big is the answer. Tunk. Yep. Don't get them that big usually. Anyway, there's a thumper for you. Something to think about. Now, I don't often come across these, and it was only an eyes only find. There we go. That is a clip for holding, I would say, 303s. So you have 5 or whatever it was there to put in your magazine. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. As I said, I don't often find these. So, I found enough bloody live rounds of late though to nearly fill the bloody thing. Oh, in fact, in that big hoard of them, yeah, I fill it multiple times. But yeah, that's what that is. It's a clip. Cool little piece of military history, that. I'm in this little section at the moment. There is, there's, what do I say, skeletal remains of press work, if you like, and they give a really, really good signal. There's, you know, valve and tonneau cover, luggy, holy things, much like that. And I swung over something that gave me an 80 signal, and it sort of only looked, you know, like that. Hang on a moment. So I've opened it up, given it a rub, and I'm happy to declare that's silver. It's nice. And on the inside, oh, now that I can actually read it, it's telling me that it's fine silver. It should have some hallmarks on there somewhere probably. Bloody mozzies are really, really bad. There you go. Another piece of fine silver. That's really nice. That can go into the electrolysis and clean up. I did fold it out. We can see the cracks starting to form, so that's as far as that's going to go. But yeah, that is not a bad find in a place like this. Mufflers. So yeah, very happy with that one. Alrighty folks, day is done. How did we go? Whew, it was a hard day. This morning was pretty tough, just too much steel. So there's nothing wrong with admitting that a place has beaten you and go to somewhere where you can have a bit more fun, because at the end of the day, it is fun that's the part of it. You got to be able to have an easy mind, have an enjoyable experience, just, you know, get out into the wilds, just enjoy yourself. The finds are a bonus. And we did have some finds. So we did get that 1944 thrip. We got the fine silver pocket watch back. There was a couple of other pieces I got that I believe are silver, and we'll find out once I've cleaned them up, just off pipe stems and stuff like that. Sometimes they just didn't have much branding on them. I picked up lots of glass for the jars. They're still on the go. What else can I tell you? Yeah, it was a hard day on the coil, but an enjoyable one. And thank you all for coming out with me. Now we drop one of these videos at 6:30 on a Saturday night our time, so come on over and like, share and subscribe. Do all the things to make a channel grow. We have memberships, and thank you very much to all those folk who have taken them up. Both Viv and I really do appreciate it. We've got an e-store. Come on over, buy some Flash merch. And probably at that, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. And I'll catch you next time.